Are you ready to master wine service and boost your tips like never before? Welcome to Toast to Wine. If you're new to wine or just starting to explore this exciting world, you're in the right place. Subscribe now to become a part of our growing community. Let's begin. This is the first video in our Wine Service for More Tips series. We begin by stating why wine service is an art, and if you can get it right, not only will you impress your guests, but you'll also see a noticeable increase in your earnings. Stick around until the end of the video because I've got a special bonus tip that will take your wine service to the next level. Let's dive deep into what it takes to elevate your wine service game and unlock the potential for higher tips. First things first. Understanding wine is essential. If you don't know your wines, you can't provide great service. Wines come in a variety of types, from reds and whites to rosés, sparkling wines, and dessert wines. Each has its own unique flavor profiles, serving temperatures, and pairings. It's easier than you may think. Let's easily break it down. Let's begin with red wines. These are typically full-bodied and range from dry to sweet. Popular types include Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Pinot Noir. Reds are generally served at room temperature, around 60 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which brings out their rich, complex flavors. White wines, known for being lighter and more refreshing. Whites like Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and Riesling are typically served chilled at around 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit to retain their crispness. Rosés. These wines are a perfect middle ground between red and white, offering fruit-forward flavors with a refreshing finish. They're served chilled, often at the same temperature as whites. Sparkling wine. Think champagne, prosecco, or cava. These wines are effervescent and celebratory, served extra cold at around 40 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. When serving sparkling wines, it's important to handle the bottle with care and pour slowly to avoid losing the bubbles. Dessert wine. These sweet wines, like port or sauterne, are often served at the end of a meal and can be served at slightly warmer temperatures than whites. Now here's a question for you. What's your favorite type of wine to serve or enjoy? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about your preferences and recommendations. Knowing these basics will not only help you feel more confident, but will also make it easier to recommend wines to your guests. And speaking of confidence, let's move on to the next critical element of mastering wine service: engaging with guests. When a customer asks for a wine recommendation, how you respond can make or break their experience. A confident, knowledgeable response makes the guest feel valued, and they're more likely to trust your expertise. To do this effectively, start by asking questions. Are you in the mood for a red or a white wine tonight? What kind of flavors do you usually enjoy? Something fruity, bold, or more refreshing? What are you planning to eat tonight? I'd love to recommend a wine that will pair beautifully with your meal. By asking these questions, you're not just offering a bottle, you're curating an experience. And that's where the magic happens. Once you've guided the guest to a great wine choice, you've built rapport, and they're more likely to leave a generous tip. Next up, wine service etiquette. Even if you know your wines, if you don't serve them properly, it diminishes the entire experience. Wine service is all about presentation, precision, and respect for the bottle. Here's how to nail it. Presenting the bottle. Always show the guest the label before opening the wine. Hold the bottle so the label faces the guest, and say the name of the wine, its vintage, and where it's from. This is their chance to verify they're getting the wine they ordered. Opening the bottle. Use a wine key or corkscrew and open the wine with finesse. Avoid causing any vibrations or shaking, especially with aged or sparkling wines. For sparkling wines, it's crucial to gently ease the cork out to prevent it from flying or spilling. Pouring the wine. Pour a small amount for the guest who ordered it, allowing them to taste. Once they approve, proceed to pour for the rest of the table, serving ladies first, followed by the gentlemen, and finally topping off the original guest's glass. Only fill the glasses 1/3 of the way, as this allows the wine to breathe and makes it easier for the guest to swirl and appreciate its aromas. Another question for you. Have you ever had a memorable wine service experience, either as a server or a guest? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. And now for that bonus tip I promised earlier. Know when to upsell and when to offer a surprise treat. If a guest seems interested in trying something new, suggest a special or premium wine. But if they've already ordered a bottle, consider offering a small taste of something else on the house. This small gesture can leave a lasting impression, making the guest feel valued and, in return, increase the likelihood of a higher tip. The second video in this series can be found by clicking the card in the upper right-hand corner now. If you do not see the card, please check back in 1 to 2 days. Click on one of these videos now to continue your wine journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, leave a comment below. Until next time, may your wine adventures be as rich and diverse as the wines you discover. Toast to wine.